All right, Travel Diaries Las Vegas. I have another Travel Diaries vlog for you today. I'm going over what it cost at the STRAT. And specifically, I'm gonna do this one a little different. I'm gonna say what it cost to kind of ball out at the STRAT for 3 nights. So you wanna come to Vegas, you wanna ball out, but you don't wanna break the bank. You wanna eat well, you wanna drink well, you wanna stay in a nice room. I think I did all of that at the STRAT. And I think, to me, it was a great value considering how much I got over what I paid. Let's get into it. Before I go any further, a couple things. Number one, this is my Travel Diaries episode. If you're looking for my full-blown experience video where I detail all of this stuff over the 3 nights I was here, check the link in the description below. I'm gonna talk about this room. This is the most expensive room they have here at the STRAT. That does not mean it is expensive overall, but this is the most expensive room they have here at the STRAT. Prices in Vegas do fluctuate wildly. What I paid, you might not pay. You might pay a little bit more, you might pay a little bit less. I did stay here during the weekday. That is important. I am going to reveal everything. I'm gonna reveal what I paid for the room, the taxes, the resort fee, all the drinks, all the dinners, 3 nights. You wanna ball out kind of at the STRAT, this is what it costs. Let's jump right into it. Slots, 50 bucks. I put $50 in a high limit slot room at every property I go to. There was not a high limit slot room at the STRAT. There was, however, a colossal diamond slot machine. This thing was like the size of a motor vehicle. It is easily the largest slot machine I've ever seen or played. This was a $1 machine, but it was $5 a pull. You had to bet at least $5. I hit triple sevens. I was already counting my money and where to buy a house on a tropical island, and it paid me $25 on a $5 slot machine. That is robbery, a colossal robbery. Anyway, the colossal diamonds machine at the STRAT cost me $50. On my first night here, I went into the Essentials Market. That is basically the convenience store that is located inside the property. I usually stay away from on-property convenience stores or markets because they are egregiously expensive. From a predatory standpoint, they are just so insanely high priced. So I went in just looking to get a Coca-Cola, expecting to pay $5 or $6. It was like $3.50. So for a casino, this was really well priced. And then I looked around and the prices at this market compared to what you pay at Mirage, Wynn, or basically any other market in Vegas, they were pretty cheap, all things considering. So I bought some Quest protein chips. These protein chips, these chips only have 5 grams of carbs. How is this possible? I have no idea. That's probably why they taste like cardboard, because there are not any carbs in here. And then I got a Quest peanut butter cup. This was actually pretty delicious. I like how the prices were cheap and they actually had some really healthy stuff. This Quest stuff is extremely healthy. I was surprised to find it at the Essentials Market. Anyway, for a few convenience items at the Essentials Market, I paid $16.98. Okay, this receipt is the big dog. This is the rude boy. This is the granddaddy of them all. Top of the world. One of the best restaurants in Las Vegas. No equivocations, no arguing that. It is one of the best. It won the Best in Las Vegas award, the Best Fine Dining in Las Vegas award, and the Most Romantic Spot in Las Vegas award, all in the same year, in back-to-back years. So this place has accolades and merits that you can't even count because there's so many of them. It is a 360-degree rotating restaurant, 106 floors up. So there is no bad seat in the house as long as you sit next to a window. I'm gonna talk about that in a second, but it rotates, the restaurant rotates one revolution per 80 minutes, which is about the perfect time to take in a meal. Now I will say one thing, you do absolutely wanna sit by the window because not all parts of the restaurant rotate. And if you want to sit at a window, it's $25 per person. I did not put this on the receipt because I used my open table points to basically purchase that seat. So if 2 people want to dine, it is going to be an extra $50, but it's worth it because you're going to get the best seat in the house right next to those huge windows. And the reason they did this is because too many people were going up and just ordering drinks and not eating, making it difficult for people that actually wanted to eat and have a legitimate reservation. So I didn't mind paying the extra $25 per person because I was guaranteed a spot, and it was very easy to get a reservation because they were not overbooked like they used to be. Now I'm gonna tell you what I paid, and I'm gonna tell you that I think I got a great value. And you say, James, are you insane? Well, hear me out. I usually eat and drink for 2 people. So I had 2 drinks, I had 2 appetizers and 1 huge entree. So if you want to have a fantastic meal at one of the best spots in Vegas, you and someone else, but you don't want to break the bank, if you just have 1 drink, 1 app, and then split an entree, a huge entree, you're gonna get out the door for $200. Let me explain. The Nutty Teeny was $19. That was my favorite drink of the night. The beet salad was $20. That was pretty good. The baked brie was the worst dish of the night. It was infused with mushrooms, and there were way too many mushrooms. I just wanted the cheese. I didn't order cheese and mushrooms. I just wanted cheese, so I didn't like the way that dish was prepared. The prime ribeye, it was a 16-ounce bone out for $73. But if you split that in 2, that's just like $36 a piece. And then a seasonal old fashioned, which was quite festive and quite seasonal, that was $19. So subtotal was $152. Tax was another $12. And then the subtotal was around $165. I tipped 20% out the door for $200. So if you want one of the best in Vegas, one of the most romantic spots, but you're a little concerned about maybe breaking the bank, just go up there, order 1 drink a piece, 1 app a piece, and then split a large steak. Enjoy yourself for 80 minutes, and it's really only gonna be around $100 a person. I thought that was a great value. So with a reservation at Top of the World, which is on level 106, you can get into the 108 lounge, which is the observation deck and overlook 2 stories up from the restaurant. That's a $30 value. It's $30 per person if you want to go in separately. But if you go in after dinner, you get in for free. It was great. It was almost like an enclosed park. Someone asked me what it was like, and I said, it's almost like going to a park, like an urban park and an enclosed park where there wasn't a lot of traffic up there. It was very peaceful, very quiet. The city watching was unbelievable, arguably the best in the city, and it was very relaxing. A lot of the same feelings and experiences I got from being in a park, I got from being at the top of the STRAT, weirdly and ironically. There's a place to eat up there with like small bites and desserts, and there was a happy hour at the 108 Lounge, which was a pretty nice bar considering it was 108 stories up at the stratosphere. They have a tremendous happy hour. It runs from Monday to Thursday from 3 to 7 p.m. and you get double drinks. So buy one, get one, or they will give you a double for free. All right, I lost this receipt, but I'm going off memory. My Starbucks experience, this was an expensive Starbucks breakfast. I did order large because I wanted to take some of the stuff back with me, but I ordered a skinny vanilla latte, caffeinated. I'm back on the caffeine. I had a total relapse on this trip. So a triple skinny vanilla latte, and then I had 2 orders of egg white bites, and then I had 2 of those double smoked bacon sandwiches, which I take off the tops and then stack them together. And then I had 2 of the ham and Swiss croissants. It was $46.90. That is expensive. So I did take some of that food with me back to the room. There is a mini refrigerator here, and ended up nibbling on that throughout the day. I actually ate very cheaply that day because that night I just went to McDonald's. I had every intention of going down to PT Wings and Sports, but they were closed. They are not open every day of the week, at least during the filming of this video, so I had to pivot and go to the McDonald's upstairs. And I ordered 4 sandwiches, 1 large fry, and then 1 soda. $16.96, we'll call it $17, but when added to my Starbucks, that was $47. You know, that's eating an entire day for under $70. For me, that is a really good job. All right, I have 1 receipt left before I get down to the juicy details. I know that you are probably most interested in the room, the resort fee, and how much it cost to book the most expensive room at the STRAT. How cheap was it? My last night, I ended up going to PT Wings and Sports. It was open the next night. I love this place. It is a sports bar. It is a sports restaurant, and then it's right next to the casino and right next to the sports book. So I just love the decor. I love the style. Modern, edgy, fun, festive, great location at the casino. And also another reason I loved it is because the menu was fantastic. The dishes were standard but had some flair on it. The cocktail list was outstanding, creative and fun. I quite enjoyed my time there. I definitely ate and drank for 2 people at PT Wings and Sports. Listen to this. The carnivore pizza, they said it was gonna come out like a flatbread. If that's a flatbread, all flatbreads should be like the carnivore pizza here. For $18, it was fantastic. The fried chicken sandwich was probably my least favorite. It had great flavor, and like the coleslaw and sauce was awesome, but just too much bread. The bacon and egg sandwich was the best breakfast sandwich I've ever had in my life. The best breakfast sandwich I'd ever have in my life, period. And I got it at the STRAT, and it's only available in the afternoon. You can't even order it for breakfast. It just doesn't make sense, but it was so delicious. The people next to me ordered it after they saw me like salivating over mine, and they ordered it as well and totally agreed. I had a drink with a view that was supposed to come with glitter, but they were out of glitter, so they just put a bunch of sugar in it. And then to make up for the fact they did not have any glitter, they actually put in double or triple the alcohol. A $9 shot was like a $9 full glass of alcohol. That was rocket fuel, lighter fluid. And then I had a cotton candy martini, which was $17. And then I had a Towering Mary for $19. So 3 entrees, 3 drinks. Subtotal was around $94. The service was a little slow. One of the bartenders was really rude to someone next to me. I tipped over 15%, but didn't give him 20. It came out the door to $110. All right, let's talk about the room. The most expensive room at the STRAT, the Boulevard Suite. I stayed here during the week, during the off season, which is pretty much winter time in Vegas. It was $124 a night, flat rate, same day, $124 a night. So if you want to get the best room at STRAT, this is the most expensive room available. I looked online and this was the best they had, $124. This room has a living room, it has a huge bathroom, dual vanity, sleeper sofa. Check out my room tour if you want to know more, but for $124, wow. So 124 times 3 for the 3 nights total, it is $372. Taxes were $49.77, so like an additional $16 a day for taxes. And then the resort fee, AKA the extort fee. This is gonna be more than the standard room. You can get a room here at STRAT starting at like $20 sometimes. The resort fee is gonna be double that. The resort fee, even in the winter, even when the pool isn't open, is gonna be $41.95 per day. And there's no escaping that. So $41.95, call it 42, times 3 nights, that is around $123 for your resort fee. So when I add the room, the taxes, and the resort fee, and divide by 3, on average per night to stay in the most expensive room was $182.54. So around $183 a night is what it cost when you take into account the taxes and the resort fee. Okay, grand total, I think I had a pretty lavish weekend. Again, I ate at one of the best restaurants in Las Vegas. I ordered for 2 people pretty much everywhere I went. And I booked the most expensive room on property for 3 nights. I lived like a king at the STRAT. What did it cost? I almost kept it under $1,000. If I would not have put that $50 bill in that colossal diamond slot machine, I would have kept it under $1,000. But because I put in that $50, out the door it cost me $1,020.46. $1,020.46 to ball out at the STRAT for 3 nights. In my experience video, I talked about the STRAT being one of the best values in Vegas, and to live like a king, to live lavishly, to pretty much eat and drink for 2 people as I did, and to eat at the best restaurant and get the most expensive room, to keep that around $1,000 for 3 nights, I think it's easily one of the best values in Vegas.